Hey guys, okay, before we get started on this activity, I wanted to give you just a quick instructional overview so you know how to correctly complete this vocabulary. It's similar to vocabulary we've done before, but I just want to go through the different parts so you know how to do it. So there are two parts. Part one is root words. Remember, our root word is kind of like the main part of a word, but it's not an entire word. Um, and then part two is vocabulary words. So let's look at our part one root words here. So we'll do the first one together. So the first root word is mot or mob or mobe, and any word that has that as the root or as the main part means move. So the class example word is mobilize, which means to make something capable of movement, right? If you have let's say you have a dog and maybe that dog was born with the back legs that don't work, and you've seen dogs that sometimes are put in those little wheelchairs. By giving that dog a little wheelchair, you have mobilized that dog. You've made it capable of movement. So what you do on part one is you must find one more example word and a definition, a word that has mot or mob in it that has to do with movement. So we're going to use these websites up here. You can either use learnthat.org or you can use membean.com. So let me show you. Here's membean.com. So this one's nice because it's all in alphabetical order. You can scroll down to the M's. So I'm going to find mot or mob. Here we go. Here's mot. Okay, so I can click on mot and I can see that it means move. And I have all these options here. Motivation, commotion, motorcycle. So those would be really good ones. Or you can go to wordsinasentence.com, which is similar. You see the alphabet up here. So if I click on M, I can go down to MO. Went too fast there. Okay, here's MOB up here and then it's MOT down here. On this website, you can see that it has the definition, and then over here it's got the words immobilize, mobile, which means to move freely, mobility, or down here the mot, motion, right? So I might go up here and I might say motion, and then maybe I copy and paste the definition of that word there. Then here on the last box to the right, what you're going to do is you're going to write a sentence that correctly either uses your example word or the class example word. So you can use motion or you can use mobilize, right? And I'll delete that and let you find your own. Okay, now let's go down to part two. Part two is vocabulary words, so not root words. So you have different websites. You're going to use either thesaurus website, this thesaurus website, or wordsinasentence.com for the last part. So let me show you how to do this. So just 4 vocabulary words, nice and short. Okay, we'll see if we're all getting online. If we all start getting online and doing our check-ins regularly, maybe we'll do a vocabulary jam. For those of you that have done that, you know that's kind of fun. But we'll approach that when we get there in the future. Okay, our first vocabulary word is ponder, which means to think about something carefully, especially before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. Here I can see the part of speech, it's a verb. Ponder is a verb, it's an action. So I'm pondering whether or not I should have a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner, right? All right, so what you have to do is find synonyms and antonyms. So I'm going to click on thesaurus.com right here, and I'm going to type in ponder. And you can see that the orange words are synonyms. The darker the orange, the more of a synonym it, or the more closely related that the meaning of that word is, right? So ponder means consider, reflect, evaluate, examine. If you keep scrolling down to the gray words down here, these are your antonyms. See how it says antonyms for ponder right there? So forget, ignore, those are antonyms. All right, so I'm going to delete that website. Then what you need to do is you need to write an original sentence. If you're like, I've really heard this word before, I actually suggest you do the sentence from the internet first. And you can just go to Google, excuse me, and type ponder in a sentence on Google. But I've also put this website here, wordsinasentence.com, which is really a helpful website to find good sentences. So here's wordsinasentence.com. And what you do up here, instead of typing just the word, you have to actually have to type in a sentence behind it. I don't know why. So I would write ponder in a sentence. Let's see what comes up here. There we go. There we go. It was not the first one. See how it says ponder in a sentence? So I'm going to click on that. And then I've got all these sentences, right? So because my father debates every decision, he will ponder before deciding if I can take part in my friend's mixed gender sleepover, whatever. So you can pick from any of those 5 sentences there and paste it in the sentence from the internet. But once you've found a sentence from the internet, I want you to try and make your own original sentence. So Mrs. Hahn began to ponder whether or not it was healthy to eat a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner, whatever. So you need to come up with your own sentence. So I want you guys to finish this assignment by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. If you need any help, I'll check in with you guys on Wednesday, and feel free to send me a Schoology message if you need anything. All right, have a great week and good luck with this.